Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the elect brethren out there, teaching His truth and sincerity around the four corners of the earth. And that's what this is about. Okay? And you know, when you see stuff like that, it makes you feel good, you know? It makes you feel good. This is titled GMS Brother in South Africa. I know a lot of brothers are making response videos to it. You know, recently you had the Kenya brothers and a brother in the Philippines and the camp in Ghana, and it just goes to show that this truth is getting out there, man. It's really reaching all the ends of the earth. Okay? It's really reaching all the ends of the earth, man. And that's a sign that the Most High is not just waking up His elect through the Spirit, but that we really truly are in the last days, man. Alright? Because prophecies are gonna be happening. You know, they're already speeding up, and they're going to be speeding up even more the more brothers that come into this thing. Okay? It's like a back and forth thing. Back and forth battle, you know? Esau goes harder, you know? And the Most High wakes up more brothers. More brothers able to see it. He lifts that veil off their eyes. But, you know, this is prophecy. We're going to get into these scriptures. Acts 2 and 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven. Okay, because you got a lot of guys that claim to be Israelites that don't understand that brothers are going to be waking up from the four corners of the earth, and they're not all going to look like they're not all going to look like Shaquille O'Neal, man. You know. Now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. And this brother, you know, he has an accent. He speaks English, but he has an accent. You know, you're going to be seeing brothers that don't speak any English doing videos. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born? Parthians and Medes and Elamites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia and in Judea and in Cappadocia and in Pontus and in Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia and Egypt and in the parts of Libya about Cyrene, and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes, Cretes and Arabians. We do hear them speak in our tongues the wonderful works of the Most High. Alright? And that's just going to show you, man. Okay? Just like it happened in this time, it's going to be happening again. Because our people have lost their heritage. And the Most High is returning our people to their heritage. As in, or to their nationality, as in Ezekiel 37, with the dried bones. Ezekiel 37 and 1, the hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. Okay? Because if you don't know who you really are just bones, man. You know? This is a spiritual parable right here. And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Okay? And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. That breath is the truth and the Spirit, man. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you. Okay, and that flesh is the nationality, are people waking up, coming in and being Hebrew Israelites. Because some guys, they have the flesh, okay, on the bones, but they don't have the breath, which is the spirit. Then you have those that straight up don't know that they're Israelites, or believe that they're Kemet or whatever, or Nuwabians or whatever bullshit. Those are just dry bones, okay? You got other guys, other brothers, like guys in IUIC and ISUPK, and other camps that don't know that don't know, the full truth. Okay, they just know that they're Israelites. They have the flesh and the skin. Okay, and cover you with skin and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. But the elect has everything. Okay. All right. Because the Most High is rebuilding this body, man. The elect is coming together. We're all in one body under Yahweh Shai. Alright? This is Isaiah 11 and 11. 11 and 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. Okay, because this brother didn't, however many years ago, he didn't know he was an Israelite. Just like all of us, man. We didn't know we were Israelites. We had to hear the word, and the Most High had to lift that veil off of us. Which shall stand for an ensign of the people, to it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day, that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. Okay? The one thing that stands out when you read this passage, this scripture right here, is that these remnants, the remnant of the Lord's people, were from all over the place, man. Okay? The whole elect isn't going to just come from America. And they're not all going to look like fucking Dikembe Mutombo, alright? And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. And how's he doing that? Through this word. And through the internet, man. And those brothers going out there teaching on the streets. The elder apostles didn't have to fly out to South Africa to wake this brother up. Or the brothers in Kenya. No, the internet took care of it. We push the word, and that vibration gets out there, and then the elect wake up, man, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And they're dispersed, meaning they're scattered. Okay? Now let's get Revelation 7, speaking more about the internet. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth. Oh wait, Slakia, I want to get this. Romans 10 and 17. So then faith cometh by hearing. And how is that word going out through the internet? Okay? Brothers from all over the world can go on YouTube and watch our videos whenever they want. They could do it in the middle of the night if they want to. They don't have to be out there when we're out there teaching on the streets. Alright? And hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth. And how did it do that? Through the internet. Alright, through the unicorn. It went through one end of the earth to the other. All the corners of the earth, man. All directions. Alright? It wasn't because the sound didn't go out into all the earth because they were all standing out on the street corners. No, this is talking about sound traveling from one end of the earth to the other. The sound being the word, okay? Being the truth. And their words unto the ends of the world. Okay? I mean, I could wrap it up right here. This is Revelation 7:1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Okay? This is talking about the sealing of the elect. And then when you read down, it gets into the 144,000 and that great multitude. Okay? And this is what's going on right now, and it's only going to continue to grow. And it's a beautiful thing to see. But we have to understand that the more brothers that wake up, man, the more hell Esau is going to start pushing on us. Alright? Because he's getting desperate. He knows his kingdom is... When Esau sees brothers waking up all over the world, man, he gets shook. Alright? Because he knows his kingdom's not going to last forever. That's why he's been having these having these hirelings, these agents, going around fucking spreading false doctrines, making mockery of the Passover, hacking brothers' accounts and shit. You know? All kinds of bullshit. This is Matthew 24 and 31. I'll start at 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of the trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So this is more proof. Okay? This is more proof that the elect is going to come from all over the world, man. Alright? Our people are scattered. Our sheep are scattered, man. That's why we got to keep pushing. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. And this brother's scattered, man. He's probably living amongst a bunch of fucking Hamites, man. And then you got these idiots that'll say, well, there's no historical documents proving that the Israelites went into South Africa. It don't matter, man. Alright? Like we read in this scripture, faith cometh by hearing. Alright? And who hears and understands is chosen by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright? Faith is a gift. According to Ephesians 2 and 8. Is it not? What scripture was that? Oh yeah, Deuteronomy. The Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And that brother was probably worshiping all kinds of Hamitic gods, man. We don't know. Just like we all were before we came in. You know, some of us were Catholics, some of us were Jehovah's Witness, some of us were fucking Buddhists, or you even got guys that were in Kemet that are coming into this truth. that just goes to show you the power of this word. It's not up to you whether you wake a brother up, man. All right. If you're of the flock, you're of the flock. You're like Yahushua said, "My sheep hear my voice." Revelation 3:20. I'm going to wrap it up. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. See, Yahushua determines what, whether you hear this correctly or not, man. Because a lot of people, they just hear this word and they shrug it off, especially our people. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice, all right, hey, just like I said, my sheep hear my voice, and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him, and he with me. Okay? So with that, I hope you brothers were edified and informed. But until next time, shalom, peace and blessings to you.